Hi everyone, this is a closer look at the eGo T e-cigarette from Tom's Vapor. The eGo T is what is known as a tank system, so let's take a look at the parts that make up the eGo T. First, we have what puts the T in the eGo T. We have the tank. As you can see, the design of the tank is much different. It's translucent, it's not filled with polyfill, it's hollow inside, and the tank has a silicone cap on the end with a perforation in the center. And the perforation in the center is used to accommodate the atomizer spike. Now let's take a look at the atomizer. The atomizer is different from an ordinary atomizer. This atomizer is known as a cone atomizer. Now if you take a look inside the cone, you can see that rather than a bridge, there's a hollow spike in the center of the cone atomizer. Now for a tank system, you will have a hollow spike in your atomizer rather than a bridge. Now this hollow spike fits within the tank, allowing the e-liquid to flow through the spike and down to the coil beneath the spike itself. Next we have the battery. This battery is a 650 mAh 5-click eGo battery. It's a 5-click battery because you click it 5 times. It shuts off. You can click it 5 times again. And it turns on. This is a really useful feature because you won't ever have to worry about draining your battery life. And also, you won't have to worry about it misfiring in your pocket because it'll be able to shut on and off with 5 clicks. So now that I've shown you about the parts of the eGo T, let me talk a little bit more about filling the cartridge. Okay, so this is how to fill your tank on your eGo T. It's fairly easy to do. All you're going to do is take the cap on the end of your tank cartridge and you're just going to pry that cap off like so. There's the inside of your cartridge. Here's your cap with the perforation on the end. I'm going to set that cap aside for a moment. And all I'm going to do is take some e-liquid and I'm going to drip it directly into that hollow part of the tank. Now it's really useful that the tank is translucent because you'll always know exactly how much e-liquid you have in your tank. So you want to fill it up to maybe about 80% of the way. And that looks pretty good. So next you just want to replace your cap. And there you have it. That's how to fill your tank on your eGo T. Now I want to show you how to attach your tank to your cone atomizer. It's as simple as this. You just have your cone atomizer, you have your tank, you simply slide the tank onto your atomizer, you push it, and you should feel a slight pop when you push it in. When you do that, you'll know that it's connected, and there should be no space on this edge. So you'll know that your tank is connected. After you do that, you're ready to vape. Okay, so now I've talked to you about the eGo T. I've talked to you about the tank. I've talked to you about the cone atomizer. And I've talked to you about the battery. And I've also shown you how to fill this tank and attach it to your cone atomizer. So now all that's left for me to do is to give you a demonstration of the eGo T in action. It's a really great vape. Has great vapor production, has great flavor as well. I like tank systems because this tank will hold 1.5 to 2 milliliters of e-liquid at a time. So these will last quite a long time when you're using them. If you take, say, 2 or 3 tanks with you for the day, you don't ever have to worry about filling up a tank or refilling a cartridge. It's as easy as taking this tank off, placing another tank on, and you're good to go. One thing I also like about tank systems is that, say you don't want to vape this particular flavor anymore. You can just take that tank off, get a different flavor, put it onto your atomizer, and you're all set. I like the cone atomizers as well because it keeps with the streamlined shape of the eGo itself. The battery will last up to 8 to 12 hours of moderate vaping, and it charges in just 1 or 2 hours. So this has been a closer look at the eGo T from Tom's Vapor, and thanks for watching.